Hey everyone, welcome to your virtual mediation. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Obviously, you all are tech savvy enough to have gotten this far, so congratulations. No need to worry, I will take it from here and show you guys all the tricks of the trade. This is kind of our joint session. This is where we'll all kind of talk together. Now, when one of us are talking, it's sometimes easier if you're able to mute your screen. And so at the bottom left of your screen, I'm going to go through some of these controls with you. At the bottom left, there's a mute button. So if you press that mute button, that should mute you from talking. Go ahead and try that right now. When you have muted, you can still hear the person talking, but you can't hear the other person. Sometimes that's good because some of us have kids or dogs or whatever in the background, and it's just clearer to hear it that way. Now, next to the mute button, you'll see the stop video button. Many of you, except for Kay, are on video. If at any time you feel uncomfortable being on video because you forgot to shower or you're having a bad hair day, you can just click stop video and it'll take you off, okay? Now, there are some other tools at the bottom that I will go over with you guys when we separate because they're separate or they're specific to your breakout rooms. Now, normally in most of our mediations, we usually are in separate rooms and we get together like this for the opening. What I would like to do right now is put you guys in separate rooms and I'm going to show you some things. The one thing is that you should know is that mediation is still very confidential based on this way of doing it. That when you're in your breakout rooms, you can't hear what the other people are saying and they can't hear what you're saying. You can communicate with each other. Now, one of the functions down below is a chat feature. So do you guys see the chat button down there? And in the chat button, it says to, and right now everyone, so I can say hi to all of you, and all of you got a chat message from me. When you're in your breakout rooms, you can chat with each other privately. So even if I'm in the break room with you, you can talk privately behind my back and say that you don't like my beard, and I will never know that. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break you guys into 3 separate break rooms. All right, for those of you that are watching, right now, this is basically my mediator's room. This is like the free main space room. Everybody is in their breakout rooms. So when I go here, it'll say join, and I can join their breakout room. So first place I'm gonna go is I'm gonna join the plaintiff's room. But before I do that, I can send a message to everybody. Hey everyone, I will be with you in a second. And I just sent a message to everyone saying I'd be with them, so they're not worried about me. Hey guys, how are you guys?
Good, thank you.
All right.
We settled the case. We just need to report our results.
This preliminary part, I'm just going to come and introduce and instruct you on how the break rooms work. Then I'm going to bring everybody back together and I'm going to tell you guys how you signal for me to come in. I won't come in unless you signal me to come in. And that's what I'm about to go over with you guys right now. So that's one of the 3 things I'm going to talk to you about. The first thing is the chat feature. So if you'll click on chat, you'll see the chat will come up over to the side.
Yep.
And if you go down to the bottom, it says to, right now it says everyone. If you click on everyone, you'll see that everybody in this break room, you can talk to them privately if you want to. So while we're all in the room together, if you decide, Nigel, that you want to talk to Joe specifically about something, but you don't want anybody else to hear, then you can just send him a private chat message and only he will get it.
It's all right. Just realized my computer's about to die.
Press that out, right. The second thing is the share screen. So if there's any documents you have on your computer, you click on share screen and it'll give you the option of the whiteboard or one of the other documents. Do one of you have a document pulled up?
Yeah, hang on. I got one.
All right, so click share screen. So my recommendation is to first open the document and then click share screen. And so last thing is, when I leave the room, at the bottom, you'll see a little help button come up. You don't see it right now because I'm in the room with you, but once I leave, there'll be a help button. When you click that help button, I'm going to show you what's going to pop up for me. Okay, do you guys see that?
Yeah.
So this is what I will get. So
I think in Greg's case, it's more of a cry for help.
yes, right. So when I get this message, Nigel, that's when I will know you're ready for me to come back in. Otherwise, I will not come back in your room. Let me go check on the other room. Let me tell them the 3 things, and I'm going to bring everybody together for questions, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. To share screen,
Okay.
click that button. And then there's an option for whiteboard if you'll click that.
Okay.
This allows you to draw or write or whatever you want. There's also a text option. So if you go to the top of that whiteboard, you'll see that there's an option for text.
Okay.
So that's just a little function if you wanted to write something or you want to show something. So today I use that function to show some calculations. There you go. Okay. All right, guys, what I'm going to do now, thank you. Now, so if you'll close that share, y'all can mess around with that. I'm going to go to the other room and talk to them about the same stuff, and I'll be back. Hey, guys, thank you for your patience.